All right, the 49ers wrapped up training camp Thursday with a spirited practice against the Denver Broncos, who will be facing here at Levi's Stadium on Saturday night in an exhibition game. A few brawls early in practice today before things settled down, and including one of the guys that was in the middle of those scrums was rookie linebacker Reuben Foster, who we'll get to in a minute as we go over the top 3 things we learned here at 49ers training camp on Thursday. And number one, this didn't actually happen during camp per se, but after practice today, Kyle Shanahan came in and addressed the media, and one of the hot topics that's obviously been around these parts for the last year and around the NFL and all of sports and society is national anthem protests. And Kyle Shanahan was asked about his view on it, and he was really eloquent in explaining his thoughts, that he understands people's intentions on why they might want to protest. And he said, look, I watch TV, I see the very bad problems that are going on like everybody else does. He's always stood for the anthem, but he can totally understand where people are coming from. So I think it was a very well said description on how he handles things. He said he doesn't feel the need to address the team on the matter because I think everybody can understand that there's issues and everyone wants to make a change, and he says he's leaving it up to them how they want to make that change. All right, let's get to the number 2 thing, and I brought up Reuben Foster earlier. He's obviously been the star of this training camp, a really bright spot. There's always been making plays and stuff, but today started well. We found out that he has a sprained AC joint in the same shoulder that he had surgically repaired back in January because of a torn rotator cuff. This is a different injury, and he was held out of team drills today, but he did partake in 7-on-7 drills, individual drills. Doesn't look like it was bothering him much, and Kyle Shanahan said after practice that, look, linebackers have sore shoulders, especially when they go through physical training camps like this, and he said that Navarro Bowman has a sore shoulder and came out of the later half of today's practice too. And we're like, oh wait, Navarro Bowman's hurt again. But Bowman came in and addressed us saying it's not a big deal. He's dealt with these injuries before in the past, and that he's going to be fully healthy, and really looking forward to the start of the regular season on September 10th, where I think you can pretty much expect Bowman will be starting right alongside Reuben Foster. You know, that linebacker core has been hit with a lot of injuries this year, and they had to bring in Shane Scove, former Stanford product who's bounced on and off the roster the last few years. So he was on the roster and one of the backup linebackers today. And let's get to the third thing you're going to be looking for on Saturday night, and that is the 49ers are going to have a new number 2 and number 3 quarterback. C.J. Beathard, rookie out of Iowa, will be the first quarterback off the bench to back up Brian Hoyer, who probably will go about 20 plays with the offensive starters. They only got 6 plays in Friday's exhibition opener at Kansas City. And Kyle Shanahan's plan right now is probably to play Beathard into the 3rd quarter to see if he can get more reps and more snaps, to see if he deserves to be the number 2 ahead of Matt Barkley. So that's here from 49ers training camp. Thanks for following. Read us on mercurynews.com, eastbaytimes.com. Bye-bye.